Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, or whatever time it may be in your part of the world. My name is Mr. John Wayne, and I am a variety gamer. I play everything from the Fallout franchise all the way to the Soulsborne series. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of my 100% walkthrough of Fallout 4. I hope you're all doing well. I know that I am, and today we are finally going to finish up the rest of Far Harbor. So get ready for a long video, and let's go ahead and get started. Pull out our weapon here. We're just going to head out of Old Longfellow's cabin. We're going to take a very familiar road. We're going to head up this hill here. Little side note for everybody while we're making our way to our destination. We are going to do a lot of fast traveling here in this video, so be prepared for that. Just a lot of things are out of the way, so I'm just going to make it easier by fast traveling there. Might have a few wolves over here.
Use a hand.
Just keep following the road. We're almost to our destination. Take out the raiders that are over here, if there's any. Yep. Well, they're not raiders. I'm sorry, they're trappers. Same thing. The raiders of Far Harbor.
You're in for it now.
Oops, crippled myself. Okay, now we're going to go down this embankment. This is right before the trapper hut here, or whatever you want to call it. Right here, when you see a glowing light, 9 times out of 10, that's an angler. We're going to be going into the water. One of my least favorite things to do in any video game, or even in real life. It's a bit butthole clenching for me. We're going to be swimming over to a little bit of a mast that is sticking out of the water. We want to find a piece of marine armor. Matter of fact, I believe we can see the mast sticking out just over there. Pretty sure that's the mast. I'm not sure. You can correct me in the comments if not. But as soon as you see this, we're going to dive down. Right here is our first 2 pieces of Assault Marine armor. Then we're going to swim to the top. Face west, and we want to be on the left side of these sunken ships. See their masts sticking out of the water. I've said that word so many times at this point. But just stay to the left side and face west. We're going to go up to a dock. We're going to be killing some super mutants here in just a moment.
Someone human, let's play!
Want to take out this turret first. Then up top, take out this super mutant.
Walk away.
Well, Nick, I don't usually walk away from people that are trying to kill me.
What's that?
But to each their own, I suppose. Take out the guy with the machine gun. I don't think those guys are going to show their face. Well, maybe. Try to take him out. I have no clue where he went. It's not a big deal if we can't kill him. Oh, there he goes. Thank you for dying, sir. Much appreciated. We're going to come over here. We're not going to go in that door just yet. We're going to take out some super mutants.
Good. Something out there. Don't underestimate us again.
Okay, let's go ahead and go inside.
I hear something!
Someone's
What? Who's there?
I don't
Oh!
We're going to go up top these stairs and take out a couple of super mutants real quick.
We are on stone!
even break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
That way they don't sneak up on us while we're trying to listen to some
I
holotapes.
thought we were getting along.
Now just backtrack back down the steps. Go through this doorway. Circle around. Grab this Vim Pop. And then we're going to click on the keypad. Let's go ahead and listen to this holotape.
Franny, it's me. I'm at the Grand. In our old suite. 485130. That's the key to the safe room they installed in case of the bombs. Franny, I need you to come quick. I don't know when they'll be coming for me, so I prepped the boat in case we need to make a rapid exit. But I can't be a part of this. Nuclear war? I won't do it. And I'm not gonna let anyone else use my submarine to blow up the damn world. Please, Franny. I need you here. If this is the end, let's spend it together.
We're going to go into this terminal. And we're going to eject the safe room security tape and listen to it. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Go all the way down to the S's.
Hey!
Now, what's
Hands
this?
where I can see them. Now, where is the key?
Franny, put the gun down. What exactly do
Gun
you
in
think
the
you're going to
fix?
accomplish?
Locked.
My job. You're going to give me that key, and I'm going to get paid.
Hey, the world's over. Are you really... Ah! Ah!
Scream all you want, Arnie. Everyone's been evacuated. It's just you and me. Now focus. Where is the key?
Rot in hell!
We can do this all day, Arnie.
Fine. The hell's it matter? It's on the boat. Fringe Cove docks. Combinations 44, 6, 75, 12.
Now, was that so hard? So long, Captain. Now where the hell's the release to this door?
Sorry, Franny. You're stuck with me.
Let's go ahead and exit out of here. I'm going to go ahead and pop our Pip-Boy open, and we're going to click on Best Left Forgotten. Or pull. I don't know why I said pop. Pull our Pip-Boy out. Let's go ahead and go over to the Vim Pop Factory. We're going to go inside and we're going to grab ourselves another holotape. And a legendary weapon as well.
Doing cartwheels too.
It's pretty good. It's not explosive, but if you're into combat rifles, it's a pretty decent weapon. We're going to backtrack just a little bit here. Instead of going up that way, we're going to go down here. We're going to go to this terminal and hack it. Let's go ahead and go down the elevator.
Going up. Ground floor.
We're going to dig up the unmarked grave. We're going to grab Avery's skull and lock it. And then we're going to listen to this holotape.
Is it going to be painful?
Yes. It's going to be like having everything you are ripped out and replaced with something else. Someone else.
I'm ready. I wish I could say goodbye to everyone.
No one else can know. This isn't just about infiltrating Far Harbor. It's about becoming the human that synths drawn here need to meet. Reasonable. Willing to accept them as just another living thing. No greater or lesser than humanity itself. You'll be part of the bridge between our two worlds. That all vanishes the moment anyone discovers that it's been manufactured. That you're a synth.
Did she have to die? The woman I'm replacing? God, she looks so peaceful lying there.
Don't. Please. That blood is on my hands, not yours.
Let's go inside here.
Signs of life detected. Scanning. Scanning. Approved user detected. Synth prototype. Unlocking medical area door.
This thing knows what I am? How? Just who are you?
I am Kai 1.1, a computer intelligence designed to control medical facilities, specifically the room through that door. You match all specifications for an approved user. Personally speaking, they were very narrow.
This must be Dima's handiwork. Guess he never thought another prototype synth would be on the island. Might as well grab anything useful we find in there.
Come over here and loot all of this. And then we're going to grab December's Child.
Excellent.
This is a really good combat rifle. It's not explosive, but it's 25% faster fire rate and 15% faster reload, and the ammo is lighter. So all good stuff. It uses light ammo is what I'm getting at. Let's go ahead and exit out of here. We're going to go back up the elevator.
Going up. Ground floor.
Let's go ahead and backtrack again. We're going to exit the door we entered in. We're also going to crouch when we go to exit. That way we don't get seen by any enemies. Let's go ahead and come all the way over here to Fringe Cove Docks. No, of course. Okay, well, we're going to crouch and make our way out of here and then fast travel, I suppose. Even though we're hidden. Let's try again. Be another Mirelurk right here.
Don't fire till you see the whites of their eye stalks.
Awful lot of rads around. We should get out of here.
Gonna have some anglers over here. Got the hooked trophy. That's just for killing all the different types of enemies, fauna on Far Harbor.
Your funeral.
There's the last one. Hiding behind a tree, huh? Don't want to die? It's alright.
What's that?
I'd hide too. Some strange guys shooting me when I'm just trying to live my best angler life.
Bothering anybody now?
Okay, we're gonna hop down here, and in a sunken boat, we're gonna find the nuclear launch key. Some stim packs too. We're going to go over to data. We're going to click on best left forgotten again. For some reason, it turns it off. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and go to Haddock Cove. Let's take care of these Mirelurks here. Should be another one right here that'll pop up. It's all of them. All right, we're going to go swim out into the water. There's a boat sticking out of the water that we're going to swim to. Let's go underneath, turn on our Pip-Boy light. Grab some more Assault Marine armor. Then we're going to go up top here. Climb up top here, maybe. Okay, we got it. And then we're going to go all the way over to Briny Bait and Tackle. Okay, let's go ahead and face west. Be careful, every now and then there's going to be a hermit crab at this area, depending on if you killed it or not. Some anglers to the left of us, so we're going to stick to the right. They try to attack us, we'll kill them, but for now we're just going to keep heading west. There's an angler right here. Might be some wolves over here. Be cautious. As I'm not being cautious, I run into some wolves. Grab a harpoon gun. Hop down here. Again, just keep heading west and you're going to get right to the location we want to go to. This video is probably going to end up being about an hour long, so I apologize to everybody. But I wanted to split it into two, and I didn't think where the split was going to be very good. So I opted for an hour-long video instead. Anglers are so dangerous, man.
All right.
Maybe not dangerous, but beefy. They're hard to kill.
Couldn't take long. I think that's the last of them.
Just gonna go over to this island, and then we're gonna dig up another piece of treasure. Well, Dima's cache is what we're doing. Grab the wind turbine code, and then we're gonna face to the south. We're gonna go get ourselves the last bit of assault marine armor. Looks like we may get a level. If we do, we're going to put it straight into luck. I want to max out luck. Then we have all our specials maxed out. Now, there's no marker on where exactly to start swimming down. I usually wait until I'm about at 20, and then I dive down. And then I can see the little blue marker. Now, because we have Aqua Boy, we don't have to worry about running out of air and dying. We can just breathe underwater. Okay, we're going to head north over towards this house. We're not going to be going inside the house and exploring it. We're just going to get the marker. If you want to, feel free. There are some trappers over here, so be aware of that. Let's go ahead and pull our Pip-Boy out. And then we're going to go over to Acadia. Let's go talk to Dima.
I hope you don't mind, but I had Chase shadow you. She saw you entering and leaving the nucleus. So, what was in my memory banks? Are we closer to resolving the conflict on this island peacefully?
I have a memory of yours about a nuclear launch key. You knew how to detonate the sub in the nucleus all along.
Give me a moment. I need to remember for myself. So, I chose to forget the launch key even existed. Poor Confessor Martin. Was I lying to him all that time? The submarine is rusted into the dry dock. The only target that missile is ever going to hit is the base itself. The nucleus. Where the children of Adam live. We have to keep that key out of the wrong hands. The nucleus has innocent people living there among the zealots threatening Far Harbor.
I found the launch key already. I'll make sure it's never used.
Thank you. Was there anything else in my memories? Some way we can work towards peace?
One of your memories was about a kill switch you installed to shut down power to Far Harbor and let the fog take them. It's all here on this holotape.
Let me see this. I remember. I was afraid that Far Harbor might turn against us. See us as too different for their precious island. So I made a contingency plan. Mass murder. I hid the kill switch code because I couldn't stomach the thought of actually using it. Then I hid the memory because I couldn't even stand knowing I made it. What have I done? If the children of Adam were to ever get a hold of that code, they would destroy Far Harbor.
Don't worry, Dima. I already have the code. Far Harbor is safe.
Good. Now we just need to find some way to end this conflict. Have you found anything else in my memories?
Your memories led me to a gravesite. You killed Captain Avery and replaced her with a synth, so you could control Far Harbor.
What? That's impossible. Let me see what you found. I did it. I killed a woman from Far Harbor and replaced her. I stripped a synth's identity from her and made her an agent.
You're a fraud.
Maybe you're right. The compromises I've made, all without even knowing.
Yeah, it's called willful ignorance for a reason.
I'm starting to see things more clearly. We have to keep this secret from Far Harbor. If they knew I had done this, they wouldn't destroy just me. They'd come after Acadia, and then without us, the fog condensers will eventually fall into disrepair. Everyone will die. I have an idea. There's still a way we can bring peace. But the fact that I've replaced a human with a synth must remain hidden.
I'll keep your secret, Dima.
Thank you. Maybe the guilt will keep me focused.
It didn't seem to stop him before.
As horrifying as it might be to suggest, this memory you've recovered has given us a new option. If Far Harbor could be made more tranquil by our intervention, then perhaps the same trick will work twice on the children of Adam. We could replace High Confessor Tectus with someone willing to forgive Far Harbor and work towards reconciling.
If it means peace for the island, all right. Tell me the plan.
This will be difficult for both of us, but I think it's our only option. I'll need you to leverage your access to the High Confessor and lure him to a secluded location. You should be able to find a spot in the Bay's old command center where you can deal with him discreetly and hide the remains. Once your work is done, return here and the replacement will move in and take command.
Okay, I'll do it. Any ideas on how I can get him alone?
Tectus lives in fear of being usurped by his predecessor Martin. Despite that, in all likelihood, Martin is dead. But if you somehow uncovered evidence of Martin's imminent return, I expect Tectus would be interested hearing all you know, in private. All we have to do is manufacture Martin's uprising. To do so, I'll need raw material. Martin recorded many of our conversations. Those in the nucleus have certainly been destroyed, but I built a small refuge for Martin many years ago when he needed respite from the family. Go there and collect any tapes you can find. I'll begin work on our replacement. And here, I want you to have this as well, for what you've done for us.
This is actually a pretty decent piece of armor. You get +1 agility, intelligence, and endurance. Let's go ahead and exit out of here. Oh, Nick, where you at? I'm over encumbered. Nick?
Hey,
ears?
Over here.
Sure thing. Whatever you need.
Okay, let's go ahead and go out of here and head over to the nucleus. Sorry, we're not heading over to the nucleus. We're actually heading over to the Echo Lake Lumber Mill. Let's go ahead and pull our weapon out. And we're going to follow this road down. Gotta go get some holotapes so we can pretend Confessor Martin is back. I have a feeling Dima killed Confessor Martin. Also, you can choose whatever you want on how you want to save Far Harbor, whether it's kill the children of Adam, kill Far Harbor, or try to save everybody. Let's go ahead and put some Rad-X on. We're going to need that. About to go into a highly irradiated area. Be careful of that ghoul. Let's go inside the pump control. Over here, we're going to read a new path. Take that. Now let's go ahead and play what Adam requires.
I have to say, I'm surprised. I had assumed you and your followers would be more adamantly hunting for the sub's launch key.
I hope we haven't disappointed you too greatly. I'd hate to anger our landlord.
I believe I'll survive. But am I mistaken? Does your god not require you die in a nuclear blast? Is that not why you've taken up in the nucleus?
It's not a transaction, Dima. Adam requires nothing of us. He has granted us a chance to become something greater. To divide our weak mortal frames and bring life to millions of new worlds. We are simply accepting the opportunity his glow presents, whatever form it may take.
So if you found the launch key, you wouldn't use it?
That I don't know.
Are you afraid?
I'd be mad to say I wasn't, but we've made a home for ourselves here. Friends, a family.
A place you belong.
Exactly. The nucleus. It is a blessing of the truest order. It would be hard to leave such a gift, even if it is for another. But regardless, the key is lost. So, until Adam sees fit to return it, I dare say you're stuck with us.
I believe I'll survive.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
I heard about the execution. I can't believe they killed your missionary, Martin. I'm sorry.
Brother Andrews, a good soul. The fault is mine. If I'd realized things had become so tense in Far Harbor, I would have never let him leave. They'd blame us for the fog overrunning the town, Dima. And now, the children. It's Tectus. He won't listen. He wants to prepare for war.
Do you believe the others will follow him?
Time was. I would have laughed at such a notion, but now... Andrews was beloved by many. It's brought out the worst in them. Fury, hate. It was tolerable when it was just Tectus. Dima, something must be done.
Exile?
Exodus. I think it's time you and I convinced the citizens of Far Harbor to leave.
You can't be serious.
You know as well as I. They're not meant for this place. The fog grows thicker every year. How long before the condensers are finally overwhelmed? It's not banishment, Dima. It's mercy.
I'm sorry, Martin, but no. They have as much right to be here as you do.
Right. This place is trying to kill them. And now my people are at my throat because of the mess you created by allowing them to stay. And if you can't recognize that, then I suppose there's no reason for you to be here. I think you should go.
Martin, please. This can be solved in other ways.
Get out!
Very well. We'll talk again when you come to your senses.
Let's go ahead and go back to Acadia. Let's go talk to Dima now.
Dima, I recovered the tapes from Martin's hideout.
Excellent. Yes. These look like they'll serve. Let me take a listen. Good to hear his voice again. Oh. Some grim material to work with. There. No pleasure in twisting the words of an old friend. But I believe Martin would understand. This tape should be sufficient to pique the High Confessor's interest in joining you in the command center. But Tectus is nothing if not wary. Earning his trust before approaching should help guarantee this all plays out more smoothly. You'll then have to dispose of the remains. Old maintenance shaft walls were never terribly well maintained. They should be able to serve your needs. Once you're done, return here and we'll send the replacement on his way. Now, are you ready to begin?
I'm ready.
Then I won't keep you any longer. Here, the tape. The fate of this island rests in our works.
That last holotape that we listened to is why I think Dima came back and killed Confessor Martin. Let's go over to the nucleus.
Let his light guide.
I wasn't lying when I said we're going to be doing a ton of fast traveling today. Let's talk to Tectus and have him listen to the holotape.
Excuse me, High Confessor.
Greetings, my child. You know you've set quite the example here. True devotion to faith and family. Now, how may I serve?
I recovered a holotape. Confessor Martin is planning to come back and take over. We should come up with a plan, but not here. The command center tunnels should be far enough away from the rest of the children.
Martin, it can't. Play it. I want to hear that coward's voice.
Go to our inventory and go up to Martin's New Age.
Listen, children. Tectus' time is over.
It
The nucleus
really
must
is.
prepare for a new order. Mine.
I can't believe it. He's alive. None of the other children can know about this. The command center, you said. I'll ensure we aren't disturbed.
We're not going to kill Confessor Tectus, by the way. We're going to convince him to leave. Let's go over to the command center.
Not a Pip-Boy. I'd never heard of a vault dweller. Thank you for helping me see the truth.
Gonna veer off to the right here. Go in here. Now, if you want to kill Tectus, you can. Nick Valentine isn't gonna like it, though.
Child, show yourself. Ah, there you are. Now, Martin, tell me what you found.
It's over, Tectus. Dima sent me to kill you, and I will if I have to. But if you agree to leave for good, I'll let you live.
You're working for... You're not bluffing, are you? There is no place beyond his reach on this island, is there? Fine. The damned machine will have what it wishes.
Okay, let's go back to Acadia. Let Dima know that Confessor Tectus is gone.
Many would do harm to Adam's faithful. Visit Brother Kane if you're in need of protection.
Go over to our map, and then over to Acadia.
It sounds like quite the experience, but I'm glad to know there will be peace on the island again.
Atom's vision was clear on the matter. I must thank you again for sheltering me while under its sway.
Think nothing of it. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
You are too kind, Dima. I should only need just a little more fresh air.
Dima.
I suppose you've heard the news? The High Confessor's had a vision. Atom demands peace. Can I assume you're here to tell me your task is done?
I convinced him to leave the island and never return.
You did? Perhaps not an ideal resolution, but I suppose the end result is the same.
I'm starting to envy Dima. This whole situation makes me wish I could erase my memories too.
Peace can finally come to the island. It's a heavy burden what we've done. But now the Nucleus, Far Harbor, and Acadia will all flourish. Together.
You're a monster, Dima. You know that.
I can live with that. Can you? I'll handle things from here. I'll arrange talks between the children of Atom and Far Harbor. They will learn to prosper together, under our guidance. The children will revel in their irradiated bastion. The Harbormen will continue to survive and reclaim what the fog has taken from them. And my people will remain safe. Here, for all you've done. You should also pay a visit to the Nucleus. I believe the High Confessor will want a word with you. And of course, you are welcome in Acadia whenever you like. After all, where would we be without you?
So we get the trophy Cleansing the Land. We also get Protector of Acadia. When severely damaged, there's a chance you'll receive a massive but temporary bonus to damage and energy resistance. Pretty decent perk. Let's go talk to Kasumi. We did get a level. Let's go ahead and level up real fast. I'm going to put it straight into luck. Go all the way to the bottom here.
So, it sounds like there's going to be peace on the island. It was you, wasn't it? You found a way to fix things.
It was the right thing to do.
I can't believe people like you actually exist. Part of the reason I didn't trust Dima was because he seemed too selfless. But you're just like him. Hey, listen. So, when you first showed up, you came to get me, to bring me home. I've been thinking a lot about that. I hurt Kenji and Rei by leaving, didn't I? I could have just stayed home, pretended everything was all right, but I left them. Should I go back? They obviously still care about me, or who they think I am. They need a daughter. They deserve to have one. Everything in Acadia has been settled. I found my answers. Maybe it's time I did something for someone else.
Kasumi, please, listen to me. You're not a synth. You're the real Kasumi. You're their daughter.
That's the thing, isn't it? Now I'll never really know. That idea is always going to be there, somewhere in the back of my mind. But you're right. I'm real enough, aren't I? Maybe that's all anyone can be sure of. I need to start packing, and I should start saying goodbye to everyone. Thank you for everything. Maybe I'll see you back in the Commonwealth?
Now, if you want to, you can go through here and say goodbye to everybody as well, along with Far Harbor. Let's go over to the nucleus again.
Word of Adam's glory.
Gather, brothers and sisters. Gather to hear his word. Peace. In the throes of a brilliant vision, he spoke, and now I obey. Atom demands peace. With Far Harbor, with Acadia, within our family. And any found disobeying Atom's word will answer for their crimes. Let none stand in the way of his radiant will. Glory to Atom! Glory to Atom!
Excuse me, High Confessor.
You. I knew it. I knew it was you. In my vision. There, beside our brilliant master. Here, you must have this. It only seems right it's worn by his favored child.
If you're doing a low health build, this is a pretty decent piece of armor to have. Alright, finally we're going to go to Far Harbor and see what they have to say, and we're going to head back to the Commonwealth. Finally, huh?
With Far Harbor. If it is the will of Adam.
Now everyone, quiet, quiet.
You need it?
High Confessor
Great shop's got
Tectus,
it.
the leader of the Children of Adam, has made a formal peace with us.
You believe him?
I do.
Lost my home.
He said
when
it was a
Fog
vision
rolled in.
from Adam. And if you know anything about them, you know how serious that is.
But those missionaries of his...
They won't be a problem. He's keeping them clear of Far Harbor. No more preachers coming.
So they just going to forgive what Alan's done?
They're, well,
Bait shop.
God commanded them to let that go. So, yeah, I think they've forgiven us. So they'll stay on their part of the island. and we'll stay on ours. That's all.
Gear for trade?
Avery.
I need to talk to you. Tectus wasn't specific, but he said that you were an instrument of Adam's will. Because of you, I think we have a real chance of peace here.
I wish you both well.
Truly, we don't deserve you. Once the fog recedes, and given time, it always does, we'll take our island back. And that's thanks to you.
Guns, ammo, and souvenir.
Okay, let's go over to the Commonwealth.
Get them while they're...
Mom? Dad? I'm home.
Kasumi? Oh my god, my baby is okay.
Welcome back home, Kasumi.
It's good to be home.
You saved my daughter. Thank you.
Happy to do it, Kenji.
You don't often see kindness in the Commonwealth. I'll never forget this.
If any of you ever need help again, you know where to find us.
Kasumi, does this mean you know we're your parents, right? You're not a synth.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. I was just so confused. I wanted to go somewhere. Anywhere.
It's okay, Kasumi. You're home now.
Listen to Kasumi next time, Kenji. Don't just try to keep her safe. Talk to her.
I know. I will. I was holding on so tightly, I almost lost her. There's one last thing you and I need to discuss. Your reward for bringing my daughter home safely. We don't have much to offer, but my father traveled the Commonwealth. He had quite a collection before he died. I buried it all near the house. I'm not the explorer he was. I don't need them. I think they would be better with you.
You don't need to do that. You keep your father's collection. For your family.
Thank you. Perhaps we'll need it someday. God knows plenty has happened to us already. Thank you again. You saved my family. We won't forget that.
See you around, Kenji.
Goodbye, Nick. Best of luck to you and your partner in the future.
Thank you for everything.
Let's go ahead and go to the railroad, and we're going to let them know about Far Harbor. Or, well, Acadia, not Far Harbor.
We're a family.
Tinker Tom's been looking for you.
Hey there. You're Wanderer, yeah? I've been looking for you. Name's Boxer. Boss called me in on account of some rumors making their way through the Commonwealth. Heard word that you've been up north. Maybe run into some synths that way. Did I hear correctly?
You heard right. I found a place called Acadia, full of synths.
I knew it. There was always talk of some place up north, but we couldn't ever verify it. Do they need our help? Can we establish some formal communications with them?
They could absolutely use the railroad's help.
That's maybe the best news I've heard in a long time. Look, I'll head up north as soon as I can. If we can talk face-to-face with these synths, it's a good start. Thanks, Wanderer. This could make a huge difference for us.
Now, if you go back to Acadia, you'll see them interacting together, the railroad. Sorry, we need to go over to Diamond City. I was about to go to Sanctuary. That's not where we need to go.
Huh?
You're back. How did everything go with the Nakano case?
I tracked Kenji's daughter to a synth refuge up north near Far Harbor. She's back home, safe and sound.
That's great. We don't often get to bring people good news. It's a nice change of pace. Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're giving our friend here all the credit.
Just keeping you on your toes, Nick.
Let's go ahead and talk to Nick.
Hey.
There's something you need?
Nick.
In this line of work, you have to expect the unexpected. Still, I've got to admit, I've never had a case quite like Kasumi's.
It turned out to be quite an adventure.
Yeah, a whole island trying to kill us. Here's hoping the next case just takes us to some dingy bar. I could use a slow one. I'm glad things ended as well as they have. The Nakanos are a happy family again. As much as anyone around here can be.
Now I will meet everybody over in Sanctuary and we'll end the video. See everybody there. Alrighty everyone, this is where we're going to end the video. I want to start by telling you all thank you so very much for stopping by and watching the video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down button. Let me know why down in the comments below. It only helps the channel. Also, if you enjoy content just like this, be sure to subscribe or don't. I don't know. I'm not your dad. Do whatever you want. And like always, everybody, have a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good night, whatever time it may be in your part of the world. Mr. John Wayne, signing off.